beautiful Bailey back in the studio. She is visiting from out of town, so I got a chance. I pulled her and made sure that she was going to get painted again today. Thank you for being there. So I'm going to start off by using this new rainbow. This was very popular in the arty cake, so I changed it into a rainbow cake because everyone seemed to like it, and it is called rainbow. So I'm just going to spritz it just like this. And then I take my sponge and I just rub it across the surface just like that. So I'm just pressing, bringing the color down just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to do that, what I did on one side, I'm going to do on the other side. And I love this combination because these colors, when you blend them, they're just so beautiful. They look good on all skin tones. They're kind of like a pastel rainbow. I'm just going to clean it off right underneath the eye, right inside of there. Now what I'm going to do is take this new color. It's a new color this month. It is the fuchsia or the magenta pearl. It is so gorgeous. It's by Fab. So I'm just going to load it up a little bit with a little bit of this color so I can use it right in the middle. So I'm just kind of layering it in the corner and in the middle and bringing it across just like that. But I like it because it is a shimmer color. It's just that really pretty, gives it a nice pop. You like that color? Mm-hmm. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to create our unicorn on one side, kind of our butterfly wings on the other. Now, so I'm taking my purple and my blue, and I'm picking up just a tad bit of purple because we're going to outline that. So what I'm going to do, if you can turn a little bit this way, I'm going to come up straight and bring it in, straight, bring it in till the corner of the eye, right inside of there. So you see that nice blend, and if you want it to be a softer blend, you can just tap it in, just like that, to kind of blend it out so that it's nice and soft. To create a second wing, coming straight up, and then I'm going to bring it in and bring it in, okay? Let's start off by, I loaded up my arty cake, or I loaded up my brush with just the purple and the blue so I can match this design. So you see I have just a little bit in purple and blue. So we're going to start off by making the unicorn right here. So what I'm going to do is I come down and I'm going to make kind of like a little heart right at the end, okay? So I came down and I made one loop, second loop. Create the jaw right inside of there. Make sure that my purple is on the edge, and I came back down and around right inside of there. So as you can see, I went down, I made a loop, loop, came down, brought it up. So then I'm just going to come back here and I'm going to make the ear, and then I come down and I'm just going to use the edge to kind of fill it in. So just like that. So now I have the shape for my unicorn. So I have a wing over there and I have my unicorn right inside of there. Now, so from right inside of here, I just press and came up for my unicorn horn. So now I have the head right inside of there. I have my butterfly wing on that side. A little bit right at the bottom. So I'm going to make a loop, and I'm going to make a loop, and then I'm just going to bring it down. And from the corner of the eye right inside of here, I picked up a little bit of that magenta on my brush. I'm just going to connect underneath it, just like that, so that I create the rest of that butterfly. So I have my butterfly, I have my unicorn, and we're going to keep on going from here. We're going to build right off of this design. Picked up my Ruby Sky Arty Cake, and I'm just picking up the reds and the pinks and the yellows because I'm going to create the hair. So I'm just loading my brush, and once I have all of them on my brush, right on top where my horn is, I'm going to press and pull forward to fan out that hair. So since this is the back of my horse, I'm going to just bring in the hair just like that. Okay? So now I have my flocks of hair on my horses right inside of there. So just as I did on this side with this wing, I'm going to create that same wing right back there. So again, I'm just loading my brush back and forth with the blues and the purples. Up. And I'm going to press down, out, press down, and bring it out again. And if you need to, you can tap that out right inside of there. I come underneath the eye, I loop it under the eye, and pull it down, just like I did on that side. So now we have matching eyes on both sides. I'm just going to make it heading up. So press, pull up for my teardrop right inside of the eye. So the first thing I'm going to do with my unicorn is I'm going to create a little bit more of an exaggerated eye. So it's going to look like a loop, just like that. You want the darkest color on the outside, so I have this nice big eye right inside of there. Right inside of here, I'm going to create my eye, and I'm just going to outline it, give her a little bit of eyelashes right inside of there. And I'm going to just outline my entire unicorn right inside of there. And I'm just going to come up and follow that hair right around, right inside of there as well. So then I'm going to bring out my trusty BAM stencils, and this is my star one, which I tend to use a lot. So we're just going to pick up a little bit of white with my sponge, because we are going to, I'm going to just take a little bit of white, going to pick up a little bit of white with my sponge right inside of here. Right in between this design, right in here, I'm going to just tap on a few little stars right in the middle, just like that inside of there. And I'll do the same thing on this side. So I laid it down to match it, tap some stars right inside of there, and what I do on one side I'm going to try to match on the other side. And since these are facing in the down direction, it's easy enough to follow. So now I have my stars right inside of there as well. And now to finish this off, let's just go ahead and add a little bit of teardrops to it. So I'm picking up white, and we're going to finish this design off, picking up white so that we can do the rest of our design. Inside of here, and then I made a dot, kind of like a teardrop. You want to finish off relatively thin, and I'm going to swirl, even if they swirl on top of that area. Then I'm going to come up very thin, and I'm just giving this ever so slightly an outline, okay? Same thing here, keeping the colors and the outline extremely light. I don't want it to be that it's going to take me a long time. I want to just keep it very, very simple. So I'm going to just swirl right inside of there, and then right off of there I'm going to come up and just build my teardrops right into the base of this butterfly. Okay, so now I have my flying butterfly that's going to meet up with my flying unicorn. So on what I did on one side, I'm going to just try to mimic on the other side. So then all I did, if you remember, up, very gently came in and just followed the outline on this. So I came in, followed this around very gently, came down, same thing as well, because I want the whole design to match as if I did there. So I have my teardrops on one side. I'm going to try to achieve the same thing on this side, and just bringing my teardrops right inside of there so that the whole thing kind of goes together. And I curled up, so I'm going to do that on this side as well. All right, now that I see this design, the last thing it's missing for me is lipstick. You like lipstick and you like glitter? All right, I think that I know this girl far too well. Picked up a little bit of the Fab Plum, and I'm just going to mix it with a little bit of this brand new Shimmer Magenta. And I'm just going to add a little bit of lipstick on Bailey, and then glitter. Now what we're going to do is just add a little bit of this glitter right over the eyes. So close your eyes for me. So right inside of here to really help this pink pop. Close there. Because I like my lips to sparkle. So this was my hybrid unicorn and butterfly design on my beautiful model Bailey here. So put your head down just a little bit so you guys can see. We have a unicorn with a nice big eye, followed by our butterfly right on the eyes. Right there, used a little bit of our new stencil and just finished it off with a little bit of teardrops, bringing it right into the center of the design. So how do you feel about it, Bailey?
Good.
You like it? High five. All right, so thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day. And thank you, Bailey, for being my model.
You're welcome.
Say bye.
Bye.
All right.